starters for the Clippers.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the Clippers starting five. Front court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the guard set. And it's Zubac in at the center, walking down the middle. Edwards can't hit.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
A PG exchanged for two future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Now, here is Russell. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by George.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Edwards drives in, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
And he's good on the second.
Well, part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
What an athlete, as Kawhi gets a step on the D, and they're helpless.
Russell against Wall. Over in the corner, Edwards. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Leonard. Back to Wall. The three from George. No good on the shot. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And Brett, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have two teams in LA that can be this good.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Timberwolves trail by 4. There's Russell with the three. It's hauled in by George. LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Russell. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Wall's shot is off. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Russell embracing the contact that time and wants to get his way to the free throw line.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And it's Towns missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Wall against Russell. And Wall with the slam.
And still possesses that blinding quickness. Wall, terrific at reading defenses and angles and just knifing himself inside.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Yeah, you don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
Russell looking it over. Towns a screen on Wall. Russell, and he converts the layup. Russell's got 6.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Leonard. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Connects from three-point range.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we'll get... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Outside Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. Towns kicks to Russell. Clock at 6. Here's the triple. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Wall. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Russell passes to Edwards. Back to Russell. Takes the 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Wall looking for an opening. To the inside. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
It's good. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Ball against Russell. The 3 from George. No good that time. And Minnesota now the other way. Tries it from 19. Edwards can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Powell finds Leonard. Shoots over Towns, and again, no good by the Clippers. Minnesota leading by 3. The drive by Russell. He gets that one. Russell's got 4 this quarter. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
George, no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Clippers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
Edwards looking it over. Lets it go from deep. Towns in the corner. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's all evened up.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
Here's Russell. Now the feed to Anderson. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Wall. Back to Powell. Pass to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Kawhi Leonard's game is just so special. He's so talented at getting to his spots, doing it with patience and poise, and capitalizing.
Towns wide open. No good again that time. It's Powell on the wing. Edwards defending. Powell dishes the Wall. Back to Powell. The pass to George. Takes the 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first half of action of what's been a very close game here. Clippers ahead. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. And it's Wall in at the point guard. Left side, Wall. Just 5 on the clock. From 20 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Timberwolves trail. Russell inside. Defended by George. Deep 2 from Anderson. Russell with a wide open look. Drills the 3-pointer. Russell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Anderson against George. Passes it to Zubac. Back to George. Wall passes to George. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Anderson. It's hauled in by George. George has got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside, Wall. And here's Leonard from 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The defense better make sure they're sticking to all 4 other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
Nobody near Leonard. And the Clippers miss again. Timberwolves leading by 4. The drive by Russell. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Edwards against Powell. And Edwards with the stop.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
And here are the Clippers now. They're scoreless since the first half. They could use a bucket from beyond the arc and then some. George has got 7.
Yeah, Paul George, no problem pulling up well behind the three-point line to knock him down.
Russell passes to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Here's Wall. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works. The drive by Russell. For 3, Edwards. Goes back up. The kick out to Anderson. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Russell. There's the drive. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard, the pass to Wall. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Powell finds George. For the 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Anderson outside. Kept alive. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Airtime to spare as he slams the putback home.
Stolen by Anderson. Here's Russell. He dishes it to Towns. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Clippers trail by 11. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Powell kicks to George. Los Angeles with another miss. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 19-5 run. And Towns throws it down.
And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
It's George on the wing. This one for 3. That shot off. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves lead by 13. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Powell against Edwards. Russell passes to Anderson. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Timberwolves.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Minnesota leading by 15. Outside Russell. It's stolen by Wall. Leonard the pass to George. And stolen by Russell. Edwards with it. George picks him up. A 3 from Anderson. Here's Gobert. Out to Russell. Fires for 3. That one no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. George, that's a two-pointer. And the layup falls.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
Knocked loose. Wall with the steal. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Here's Russell. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. From deep. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Anderson's shot is off. Clippers trail by 13. Wall finds George. From deep three-point range, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Anderson passes to Edwards. Three-pointer. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
George with the bucket.
Just smart use right there, Paul George in the mid-range.
Minnesota leading by 11. Now Russell. Outside, Towns. The tray. It's good from long range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Minnesota's getting some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Outside, Russell. He kicks it to Towns. Takes a three. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Russell with it. Outside, Towns. Shoots it. Gobert trying to get open. And it's Towns missing. Clippers trail by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Timberwolves.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for D'Angelo Russell.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Timberwolves again can't hit. George way outside and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And so it's Minnesota with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Russell against Wall. And here's Edwards from the arc. That one doesn't drop. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a...
Well, Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court. So you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo, and it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Crowder to the inside. It's stolen by Wall. Here's George. It's hauled in by the Suns. On the wing, Crowder. He's guarded by Zubats. It's George on the drive.
Strong take by Paul. He plays with great decisiveness.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Paul against Wall. Paul passes to Booker. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from... Oh, did you see that finish? Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. The three ball. And the Suns miss again. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. George passes to Leonard. Shakes him. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Wall against Paul. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by George. Now the Clippers with it. Here's Wall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Booker for 3, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Here's Wall. Second shot opportunity. The shot off that time. Ayton with the defensive effort. For 3, Booker. Bridges passes to Paul. Outside Wall. Pass to Zubats. Back to Wall. Powell outside. George with it. Spins. And Booker pulls it down.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter of the game. A 19-footer. And the basket is good. Booker's got 5 now.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Wall, the pass to Powell. Pulls up at the elbow. Second chance shot. Zubats. And it's good for 2.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
The Suns have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Outside Paul. On the take. Out to Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
It's Powell on the wing. Booker defending to the paint. Crowder with a steal. In transition. Here come the Suns. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
The three-pointer off the mark.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Here's Leonard. And that one's long.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Ayton passes to Bridges. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Leonard against Crowder. Leonard outside. From deep. He can't get it to go. And so it's Phoenix closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
But simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
The Suns leading. Now Booker. He's got 5. Powell pulls it in.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And Smitty, with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit, but if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Here's Powell. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Tries the spin move. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
What an effort from Wall on the play, refusing to let the foul stop him from taking the shot.
And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Now here's Wall. Oh, they get a hand on it. Crowder with a steal. Zubac with the steal. Wall finds George. And the dunk by Leonard.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach, get to the pass, and the great hands on the catch.
And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Paul. There's the block. It's a one-on-one situation. For 3, Powell. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Here's Wall. It's George on the wing. Pulls it from the top of the key. Zubac.
Defensively, Ayton's always had the size and length. Where he's really improved is with the angles he takes to the ball.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul.
And that one misses. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Stolen by Bridges. On the wing, Crowder. Wall covering. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Leonard. There's the drive. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
And the Clippers have possession. Coming off a Suns make. Wall, the pass to George. From deep 3-point range. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Paul off the drive. And here's Crowder from the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Zubac's shot is off.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Booker for 3. And here's Crowder from the arc. Al pulls it in.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Shot by Leonard, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Out of bounds, it'll be the Clippers ball. There's 25 seconds left to play in the half. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Wall, no good. Bridges outside. Here's Ayton, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. The free throw's off from Ayton.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Now here's Paul. And so it's the Phoenix Suns and the
Your Suns, 23. The Clippers, 13.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. On the floor for the Clippers, Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Hal and George are out on the wings, and it's Wall in at the point. Here's George, and the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
And a deep 3 from Paul. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got 4 rebounds now. And the big finish by Wall.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Outside Paul. He shoots it. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Wall, and the big finish by Wall.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
Pass to Crowder. Up top, Booker. From deep. And the Suns miss again.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Now here's Crowder. He's got 5. And the Suns miss again.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
They get the rebound. Tries again. Wall, the pass to Leonard. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Leonard's got 7.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Ayton, no good. Here are the Clippers. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Powell passes to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Crowder, a screen on Wall. Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 2.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
And Wall, here we go. An easy 2 on the layup. 10 points for him.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Leonard on the wing. Minute 32 left in the third. And good. Coming on, the assist by Wall.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Bridges outside. Let's go with a 3. Suns keep it alive. Crowder outside. Launches it. With the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback. Aiden's got 4 points in the quarter.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
Leonard against Crowder. Powell outside. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
50 seconds left in the third quarter.
Love the heart of Chris Paul, especially on defense, where he is an absolute pest.
And Bridges, here we go. Pass to Crowder. Down low. Unloads from 13. Aiden, no good. The Clippers have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Booker. Now Bridges. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Man, good whistle there.
That's good from Bridges. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
George for 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Booker. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. And it's Aiden in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Crowder outside. Outside Booker. From deep 3-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And the Suns lead by 10. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. George outside. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. Shoots over Bridges. That's tipped. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Here's Leonard. And it's Phoenix with the rebounds. Aiden's got 11 rebounds in the game.
First team foul.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Suns.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Crowder left side, unloads from 13. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Booker for 3.
You look at Kawhi's work ethic on defense, he's perfected the art.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
Fires in the triple.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Wall against Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Launches a 3. And Wall pulls it down. The Clippers trail. Stolen by Bridges. Ball with it. Checked by Wall. Pass to Aiden. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Paul for three. Right wing. 5 on the clock. The three is up. And out of bounds. The Clippers will take it. So it's the Clippers now. 8-point game. Here's Wall. Pass to Powell. Out to Leonard. Releases. And that one hits the back iron. The Suns have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Ayton finds Paul. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Suns lead by 10.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
George outside. Elbow shot. And the Clippers miss again. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Booker, good.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one falls for Powell.
Norman Powell. 2 shots.
And so Powell nails them both.
You know, every team is looking for guys like Norman Powell, an explosive athlete who is relentless, and he can shoot the ball.
Paul against Wall. Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. From deep.
Wow!
Wow! How about that?
From long range. And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Suns.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Devin Booker.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
It's Powell on the wing. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. George, a deep three. Crowder grabs the miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And they'll get another chance. Ayton finds Bridges. Here's Crowder. Outside Paul. 3 on the clock. From deep three-point range. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed...
2K Sports for another. Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Wall and Powell are the guard set, and it's George in at the small forward. It doesn't go for him, and Memphis the other way now. Brooks kicks to Bain. Morant against Wall. Kick out to Adams. Passes it to Bain. Memphis moving that ball around. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Here's Leonard. In the corner, George with it. There's the three. Brooks grabs the board. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Stolen by Jackson. Bain with it. He's picked up by Wall. Floats it up there for Morant. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep. Bain passes to Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. And again, Memphis no good. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now, here is George. That misses, and he's 0 for 4.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Now, here's Morant for 3. He can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Outside Leonard. Fires from the wing. And that one goes long. For Memphis, they've gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Morant passes to Brooks. High quality look, and he sinks it.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
And Wall kicks to Leonard. Drives to the hoop. It's Powell on the wing. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do.
Now here's Powell. No good from Zubac.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Wall with the steal. Stolen by Brooks. Over to the wing. Now, here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. George has got 6.
And that's a staple of George's offensive game. His mid-range J continues to just torch defenses night in and night out.
Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
All taking his time here. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one's on Morant. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large unit.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Wall passes to George. Good on the shot. 8 points for him.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Now here's Morant. Bain kicks to Morant. Adams with the screen on Wall. 6 on the shot clock. And Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skill, knows where to be to finish that play.
Wall finds Powell. Here's George. And Adams sends it back. Brooks outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. He notched 8 points.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. On court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the guard set. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Morant against Wall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Morant scanning the floor. On the pass to Bain. Morant kicks to Bain. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Brooks misses. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Leonard dishes to Wall. Back to Leonard. Left side, George over Brooks. That ball can't find the basket. His 6th miss in 9 shots. Jackson has the open look. And it's off from 3-point range. The Clippers shooting only 21% from the field so far. Lob pass to George, and George with the stuff.
And a little verticality there from George, not to mention the timing between those two on the alley-oop.
Morant outside. Lets it go with a 3. And the Grizzlies get it back. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Clippers on defense. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And it's Morant missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Jackson down low, working on Zubats. Misses from short range. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here's Brooks. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Los Angeles leading by 4. Lob pass to George. Morant with the steal. Brooks the pass to Morant. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Zubats. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. The second effort. George, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Morant passes to Bain. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. 1:07 left here in the second. And finished off by Morant.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Ball against Morant. Tries from 16. Los Angeles with another miss. For Memphis, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Brooks. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead. Leonard on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
And punishing move there on the interior. Usually Leonard's going to get the bucket, draw the foul, or both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The 3 from Morant. Bain passes to Adams. It's good. Adams has got 5.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
And Wall kicks to Powell. Looking for George. He gets it this. And George with this stuff.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Bain looking around. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. And we'll be...
The Grizzlies, 18. The Clippers, 23.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
A 3-pointer, no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 6. Launches it. And John Morant with the three. He's got 7.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see...
That should not be legal.
Never seen it.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And a deep three from George, rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks with no one around and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. The three from Morant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Bain. He drains the quick shot. Bain's got 5 points so far.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Outside Leonard. Here's Zubac. Pass to Powell. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Leonard. That one's off. Still out of sync. Memphis leading. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bain, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team. Good anticipation defensively, see the pass coming and manages to snatch it, run it.
And it's George finishing it off.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Knocks down the 3-ball. Morant's got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 7. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Bain, no good. L.A. has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Feeds it to George. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
Clippers ball.
.129 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Now George. He's got 18. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Memphis ball.
A minute 20 left to play in the 3rd. Morant outside. Now the pass to Bain. And Adams kicks to Bain. Out to Brooks. Outside Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by George. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Wall with the drive. Morant with the steal. Brooks, the pass to Bain. Back to Brooks. At the elbow, it's Bain. And another miss by Memphis. The Clippers in the lead. Outside, George going inside. He gets it in there. George has got 20.
And this is one of those nights where George came in aggressive and stayed that way. He's been incredible.
Now here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 3. Up top Powell, guarded by Bain. Wall, no luck. outside, Dane. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Clippers lead by 3. 5 from...
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, out on the wings for him, Powell and Jordan. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. All with it. And here's George for 3. The kick out to Wall. Outside Leonard. From deep. They shoot again. Morant with some nice D. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 1-point game. Adams. Back to Bain. Pass to Jackson. And here's Morant. Jackson, a screen on Wall. Here's Morant. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Clippers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. From deep, George. Zubac tipped back in for 2.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
There's the lob to Jackson. And they'll get another chance. Brooks finds Morant. Second chance shot. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The 3 from George. George missing again.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Powell.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Morant kicks to Brooks. To tie it up. Rebound by the Clippers. Inside. Cuts off the pass. Deflects the pass. Wall with the steal. Lob pass to George. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Outside, Bain. Adams drawing the double team. Memphis moving it around. Knocks it loose. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. A pull-up. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Clippers leading by 5. Pass to Powell. George against Morant. George, no good. The Grizzlies shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Morant passes to Bain. And here's Brooks from outside. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Ball passes to Leonard. Here's Zubac. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Bain. Here's Adams. No good that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
It's George on the wing. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. And the rejection by Jackson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Powell, the pass to Leonard. Puts one up from 19. Off target with that shot. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a... All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
tip-off goes to the Clippers. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3. To the left wing. And the foul called on Paul George.
Paul George.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's the 3. Now pulls it in.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now here's Russell.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Outside wall. It's George on the wing. Lets it go from deep. George with another miss. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Leonard. Over Towns. Leonard can't get it to go.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Gobert passes to Towns. Three-pointer. And no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. In transition, here come the Clippers. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Anderson.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
Both good from the line that time. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Russell finds Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Here's Wall. And the Clippers miss again. For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. The 3 from Russell. Rebound by the Clippers.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
It's George with the drive. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Wall against Russell. Pass to Anderson. Here's Gobert. Edwards for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
George, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
George with another miss. Minnesota in the lead. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. And here are the Clippers now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
George with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Anderson passes to Towns. Puts up a 3. The shot that time not on target. And Los Angeles the other way now. Outside Wall. Zubac passes to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Pass to Towns. The turnaround Jay. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Leonard can't get it to go.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Towns. The Clippers trail. Powell right side. Up again.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing that results in a great look.
The Timberwolves shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Takes a three. It's rebounded by George. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And there's the lob. Ball no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Second team foul.
A three off the inbound. It doesn't go for him. Leonard on the wing. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. It's all tied in Los Angeles. Stay with us now as we get set to...
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo, and it's Zubats in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Towns for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Nifty move. Tries to break his ice. George's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Anderson. And stolen by Leonard. George left side. And stolen by Gobert. Inside. Russell. Second chance effort. The kick out to Edwards. The 3 is up. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he's going for the oop here. And there's Wall. That one's good. On the assist by George. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Anderson. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Right side Wall to the inside. Here's Powell. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
You know, John Wall is not just a dynamic scorer. He is outstanding at sharing the ball with his open teammates.
Russell from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Zubats. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
It's always fun seeing the electric John Wall at the point. I mean, he's got a skill set really suited to running a high-speed NBA offense.
Here's Edwards. Doesn't go that time. Wall with the defensive effort. Well, Los Angeles shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. And he's going for the lob. And the big finish by Wall.
What about terrific timing by Wall on that play? I mean, he's up in the air at exactly the right moment to throw it down.
And teams have to tailor their defense knowing that Wall is going to be running the break.
Well, the thing that makes Wall special to me, BA, is his blow-by ability. His speed, his passing, his decision-making combined. But it's that blow-by ability that sets him apart when he's healthy.
Shot by Leonard, no good. The Timberwolves trail. The 3 from Russell. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Powell passes to Wall. Back to Powell. And stolen by Edwards. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. George with a steal. Pass to Leonard. Stolen by Russell. Here's Edwards. Count it after missing his first 6 shots. Now 1 for 7.
Boy, I tell you what, Russell is a problem out there. D'Angelo with the anticipation to flick it away and then kick off the fast break.
Now here's George. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Wall. It's George on the wing. There's the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Edwards outside. And Wall pulls it down. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard attacking over Towns. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Edwards. Lots of room. Kept alive by Minnesota. Tries again. Gobert, no good. George outside. The 3 ball. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
Your Clippers, 12. The Timberwolves, 11.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Now the Timberwolves with it. It's a 1-point game. On the court for the Timberwolves. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the 1.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
And the Clippers have possession after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Leonard for 3. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Leonard's got 7 points.
Boy, clearly embracing the game with his whole heart there. Love showing up for the team and just playing the game.
Edwards can't hit.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
An open look for Russell. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. And it's Powell off the drive. And Powell with the stuff.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Wall against Russell. Wall, the pass to George. Looking to end this cold spell. It's blocked by Gobert. Pass to Towns. From downtown. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Leonard outside. From outside the arc. No good that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Gobert finds Anderson. Edwards for 3. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
It's George on the wing. Back to Powell. And stolen by Edwards. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Russell, that's good.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Timberwolves have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Some room here for George. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
I think one of Paul George's best shots is his pull-up jump shot. He's been destroying defenses for years with that mid-range pull-up.
Drains the triple.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Out to Leonard. Fires the three. And George gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. George has got 5.
With a few 40% seasons from deep, George has become one of the top three-point shooters in the game.
Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. Pass to Anderson. Russell from outside. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound in this one. George, a deep 3. Second shot opportunity. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Russell with the ball. Guarded now by George. Anderson for 3. And they get it back. Towns finds Edwards. Beyond the arc. And Wall pulls it down.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's George. He's got 5. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Zubats with the steal. Here's George. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Clippers on top, leading by just 2. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Hal and George are out on the wings. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court, and it's Wall in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Edwards for 3. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. The Clippers in the lead. Up top, Wall. Guarded by Russell. Wall, the pass to Leonard. This one for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his 3-point shooting.
Gobert finds Edwards. Back to Gobert. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Leonard. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. From deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And George is very good in how he leaks out in transition, times it perfectly, and really creates high percentage shots for himself as a result.
The 3 from Russell. Towns for 3. No good on the shot. And the Clippers will come the other way. Oh, got a piece of it. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. George outside. Leonard outside. Stolen by Anderson. The 3 from Russell. Edwards for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubats has got his 8th rebound here tonight. The crossover. Crafty move. Leonard outside. Back to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got rebound number 7 tonight. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Edwards. From the arc. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Zubac passes to Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
The Timberwolves trail. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Gobert finds Edwards. Shot to end the cold streak. Towns. It's good on the putback.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And the big finish by Wall.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. George outside for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Pass to Anderson. Stolen by Wall. George with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. The 3. And George with the basket on the assist from Wall. And now it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Leonard outside. There's the triple. Kept alive. Kicks it to George. Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Minnesota with it. Down by 12. Pass to Anderson. Back to Edwards. Looking to get it going. Now Gobert. Out left to the wing. Russell from outside. It's rebounded by Zubac. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
Greg, these two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Booker with no one around, and the three off target. Here's Leonard. No good. Good work defensively by Crowder. Lobbed up there for Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
George from deep three-point land, and again it's the Clippers missing. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Good on the bucket. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now here's Booker. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. It's rebounded by Leonard. Here's George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
How about the dribble drive ability of Paul George, the quick handles for a guy his size.
Paul outside from deep three-point range. That shot no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. And Wall kicks to Powell. There's the pass to George. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Booker. Misses off the left iron. You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. This
guy turned himself into one of the league's top talents. Kawhi Leonard continues to be a dominant two-way force.
Now here's Wall. It's George on the wing. Powell, the pass to George. Shoots over Bridges. No good off the back of the rim.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end. Certainly, he cannot buy a bucket right now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the dunk by Booker.
Well, the defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
And here's Wall. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Zubac trying to break loose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Boy, the explosiveness of John Wall just creates such havoc for defenders. So fast, and the ability to get vertical as well. Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Here's Wall. Pass to Powell. Rebound by the Suns. 24 seconds left in the first. To the middle. Here's Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Shot from the wing. No good off the front iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers lead by 2.
And your Clippers Houston team. All right, fans.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Wall and Powell are the guard set. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Paul passes to Booker. Shoots over Leonard. 11 feet away. Paul's shot is off. Clippers leading by 4.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. And here are the Suns now. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Wall against Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 9.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
From the arc, another 3 for Phoenix.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Wall dishes to George. From deep. Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Crowder kicks to Booker. Back to Crowder. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. The 10-footer. And there's Paul George on the assist by Leonard. George has got 4 points this quarter.
That's what we call playing big. Paul George imposing his will in the paint.
Paul passes to Crowder. From outside, off the mark. Clippers leading by 4. Here's Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Paul surveying the floor. Ayton a screen. Oh, Ayton in position. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Paul. Shot clock at 6. And here's Booker from the arc. Powell pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
LA has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Leonard kicks to Wall. Puts up a 3.
The shooters hate being guarded by Jay Crowder, a big physical defender who enjoys making himself a pest.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Bridges.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Left side, Leonard. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And we finished one half of basketball. Clippers. Okay, David, much appreciated.
22. The Suns. 16.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. But kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Kennard on the wing. That one, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Now Payne. On the wing, Johnson. Defended by Covington. Lee passes to Saric. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
The Suns trailing. Lee outside. Pass to Craig. Batum with the steal. Takes it out to Covington. Back to Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Kennard with the ball. He's picked up by Lee, and the Clippers miss again. Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
What we know about Dario Saric is that he entered the league as a high IQ player, fundamentally sound, and his skill set as a stretch four is absolutely in high demand in the league.
Payne kicks to Lee. For the lead. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
What a career arc when you consider Reggie Jackson. Here is a guy that literally was so frustrated at one point he considered retiring, and yet he puts in the effort and has a tremendous season.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Payne looking around. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Doris, looking at Reggie Jackson, he's coming off one of his best seasons ever.
Yeah, and you love that for a guy like him, not giving up, not letting the struggle impact his passion, giving the same effort he did as a rookie. I love his story, Kevin.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Craig against Kennard. There's Lee with the 3. Craig passes to Payne. Covington against Johnson. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Jackson misses. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Batum leading the charge. He kicks to Morris. Jackson has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Well, the ability to catch and shoot. The rise and fire from Reggie Jackson on point.
Here's Craig, and there's the drive. Banked in off the glass. 1:20 left in the third quarter. Jackson with it, working on Payne. Jackson, that's good.
That's a little bit about balance and concentration. Jackson absorbs the contact and makes the shot anyway.
Here's Payne. Passes to Saric. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Basket good. He has 5.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Jackson kicks to Covington. That shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. Now here's Johnson. The dish to Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
Well, what I love is the aggressiveness of Dario Saric, making sure he leaves no doubt.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kennard's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Saric passes to Lee. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Clippers lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Paul. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's George in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Paul kicks to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Phoenix. Wall against Paul. And Wall with the slam.
Let's remember, John Wall has long arms and he's a great athlete. Makes him a terrific finisher at the cup.
Paul dishes to Crowder. Bridges outside. Out left to the wing. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Tries to save it. Offensive rebound. Down low. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
All taking his time here. And that one, good. And the Clippers lead by 1. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
The 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game. It's Powell with the drive.
How about that vertical from Norman Powell off the deck? Give him a window to drive it and finish. Yes, sir.
Booker outside. From downtown, they get it back. Ayton, the pass to Bridges, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
For 3, Booker.
This guy is a perennial all-defensive team member. The wingspan, a problem for offensive players.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Now, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Here's Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Booker finds Paul. 5 on the clock. Poke loose. Stolen by George. One-on-one fast break. Wall dishes to Leonard. Good work there as it goes. And now a 7-point Clipper lead. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game. He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Ball against Wall. Paul kicks to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 20.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Ball against Paul. Paul passes to Leonard. Clock at 6. Shoots over Crowder. And it's Leonard again missing. Suns trail by 6.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Outside, Wall. There's a minute left to play in the final quarter. Powell finds George. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's George finishing it off.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreak.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
But DeAndre Ayton is engaged, he's focused, and he delivers a clutch bucket.
Ball against Paul. Outside, Wall. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Ayton.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Powell with it. Outside, George. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Here's Ayton. No good. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And here's Morant outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Shot from 12, and he buries his first look. Here's Morant. Outside Bain. From deep. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Jackson outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Jackson does a good job of finding some gaps and getting to those open areas. That's how he finds his shots. Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Stolen by Jackson to the paint. Oh, deflected. Kennard on the wing. No good with the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, it's moving them well into the right direction.
From deep three-point range, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. And there's the lob, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Covington.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the middle. It's stolen. In transition, here come the Clippers. And again, no good by the Clippers. Brooks with it. Guarded by Batum. The 3 from Bain. The shot misses. And Los Angeles the other way now. Jackson outside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Going all the way to the rack by himself. And the dunk by Jackson.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
Here's Jackson. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And here's Memphis. They're on a 12-4 run. Morant lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contribution.
And that one drops for him.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Over to the left wing. Adams with the ball. Guarded by Batum. Shot clock at 6.
Really taking charge of the game. Largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Covington passes to Morris. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Count that one.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Memphis has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. Pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. And he can't get that one.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Out to Covington. Kennard outside. No good from outside. And so it's Memphis ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one spot. There's Jackson with the three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Brooks outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Nice shot by Morris.
Yeah, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts. Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morant. The three. They get it again. It's Adams who hammers it home.
So Steven Adams always working the offensive glass, strong and aggressive in there, and gets that second chance hoop.
Jackson for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Here's Kennard, and the Clippers miss again.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Jackson for 3. Here's Adams. The 3 from Payne. Gets another look. Kicks it out to Jackson. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Jackson, the pass to Kennard. Takes the 3. Jackson can't get it to go.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
4-3, and Morant is good for 3. Morant's got 7 points in the game. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, B.A., is you come out of a training camp in any given year, you're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Well, Los Angeles shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. To halt the run, Kennard. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. On offense, here are the Clippers. It's an 18-point game. Here's Kennard. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Well, he can be intimidating. Steven Adams, such a big frame down there, and great timing on that block.
Morant's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field. Here's Kennard. Hey, hangs it midair and converts a double clutch layup.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Outside Bane. Fires from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball.
Clippers ball.
So it's the Clippers now. They trail by 16. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Covington. Adams grabs the miss. And here's Memphis. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Jackson for 3. Stolen by Kennard. Pass to Covington. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Covington's got his first points of the game.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
And here's Morant outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's...
The Grizzlies, 28. Fans, put your hands together and get wild for the Jabberwockies.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Robert Covington is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Batum in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Jackson finds Covington. Back to Jackson. Fires for 3. Clippers keep it alive. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Bane against Kennard. Brooks from outside. They get it back. Bane, the pass to Adams. Back to Bane. 6 to shoot. Brooks with it. And Kennard picks him up defensively. Bane. And too long on the shot.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Brooks from outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Covington passes to Kennard. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And stolen by Covington. Lets the 3 fly. Pass to Kennard. From behind the arc. The rebound by Jackson.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Now here's Bane. Driving in. Here's Adams. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. On Robert Covington.
Well, Steven Adams still working on becoming a better and more consistent free throw shooter, so another opportunity upcoming.
That one's no good. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Kennard can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Jackson the screen. Bane the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson. That gives him a double-double.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Kennard into the lane. The 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Now that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
From deep, Bane. He drops it from range. Bane's got 9.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Jackson for 3. And they'll get another chance. From deep. That shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the
Jackson attacking. Pass to Adams. From deep, Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Oh, Adams with the block. They recover it. Here's Kennard. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul of the game. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Outside for Brooks. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
From deep, Morant. It's rebounded by George.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Leonard can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Memphis. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. And stolen by Morant. Throws it up high. And it's Adams missing.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
George with the bucket.
Just deadly from outside. PG getting some space, does not hesitate there.
Here's Morant. Give him 8. There's the triple. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The Grizzlies shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. On the court for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. The Clippers shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Here's George. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Something I think Paul George in the offseason is really working on, just pulling up off the dribble, maintaining great balance. Very few flaws in his offensive game.
From deep, Morant. Offensive rebound. Pass to Adams. 3-pointer. And they recover it. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Morant. From deep 3-point range. And it's Morant again missing.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
Brooks finds Jackson. Bane with it. Left side Morant. From outside the arc. Back to Bane. Brooks right side. Fires the 3. Outside for Morant. Adams, the pass to Jackson. 3-pointer, Brooks. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Here's George. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. From deep, Morant. And it's Morant again missing.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
George over to help. Down low. Back to Brooks. From deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Stolen by Jackson. And the foul called on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jackson for 3.
And can you not love the tenacity of Leonard, one of the best defenders to enter the league in quite some time.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's George. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. George has got 4 points this quarter.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Ball no good. Well, Memphis shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. The 3 ball. Pass to Jackson. The 3 is up. Here's Brooks. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Leonard outside. From deep 3-point range. Adams grabs the miss.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And he lobs it up top. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the middle. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Brooks. That one is off. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Grizzlies.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Jaren Jackson.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Morant against Wall. The 3 from Bane. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And there's another one for the Clippers.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Bane finds Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And George launches it from deep. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. "15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Morant outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Now here's George. From deep. Misses the shot. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.